Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I've always been impressed with how this guy, Szoboszlai, has been able to combine physicality and the finesse he can also add to his game, Peter. He makes good use of his strength when receiving the ball in tight areas, and he has that trickery and
Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And it's Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Tries to play it through. Levin shoots! Oh, it's gone in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
Madrid grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's in plenty of space here. Balde gets good distance on it. What a throw in. Raul. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Raul. There's the shot! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Szoboszlai. Spread it left. Now it's Lewandowski.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Today's match are now available.
So we're into the second 45. Barcelona finding their passes.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Vardiol. Played out to the right. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
And a chance! Rafinha. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Tries a shot! Oh, well played. Exemplary, that. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread out to the left. Not the most accurate pass. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Lewandowski delivers. And it's Marquinhos. Oh, this looks sharp. Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Raul. Always onto this. Goes for a shot! Yes! And the comeback is complete!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Madrid go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played through into space. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Delivers the ball. He gets big! It's a goal! And that was his 20th goal for this team. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 10.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Into the last 5 minutes. Szoboszlai. Oh, good spread. Tries to pass it through. Big chance!
There will be 3 minutes added
Rafinha.
time.
Rafinha powering forward here, looking to play him in.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costacurta.
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the... He's tried one! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Lewandowski. Nice bit of trickery. And he's managed to get free. Here it is, crossed in. Chooses to go back. Swings in across.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Pedri. Now that looks a decent ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. Shot could be on. Oh, Aubameyang! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pedri. Tries to play it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
He's got to goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Pelé. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's the chance to counter. Pedri. That has earned a reprieve for... Oh, what has happened here? Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intent.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Costa Curta. Number 21.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Coming on the field, number 27.
And it's Rashford.
Silvestre.
And here's
Number
Lewandowski.
9, Erling Haaland.
Dani Olmo! Oh, that is beyond special! A worldie and a half! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
After 49 minutes.
Calm,
is
composed, confident. What a
17.
super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Great chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rises! Off the post! And he's there to get it away. Bergomi delivered. He's got tall! Hits it again, but still no joy.
FC Tulsa really need to convert one of these chances now. This service is good, but the finishing is pretty wasteful.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And that's been won straight back. Neymar. Rashford. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries to cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rashford wins the duel this time. Balde. Looking for a runner. Neymar picks it up out wide. That's very neat. And it's Olmo. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Balde. Dani Olmo. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And that was very necessary. Now, he's got space here. Well read, nice interception. Well, that's well seen too. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Haaland.
4 added minutes has been
Neymar.
indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. It's a searching pass. And he's picked it up out wide. And here's Pedri. Quality ball. And that will be the final act. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Barcelona.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or...
Shapes to shoot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Belletti. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rashford was alert. Oh no, this does not look good. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Dani Olmo. Has a look and plays it forward. Belletti. Some good work on the right flank here. And he lines up a cross. Rice. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Knocks it into space. Rafinha, he's got away. Shot could be on. Ødegaard. Tries to play it through. Azar. Great vision. And this is Neymar. Oh, super ball. And Mobile! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was...
Oh, Bamian! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Mets really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Driving forward. He's a sharp hit of ball here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front!
There will be 3 minutes.
You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona take the lead. And the half-time whistle goes. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And now, to all
Neither
members
side
of the
holding back
crowd,
here.
I'd
It
like
has
to
been
ask
quite
you
a
to
half,
join me
this.
in wishing
Well, it's a
our
lead
birthday
that's by
boy
no
a
means
very
convincing.
special
The
birthday.
manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona head into the
Substitution for
half-time
Metz.
break with a narrow lead,
Number
2
97,
goals to 1.
Aubameyang. Number 4, Ødegaard. Coming on the field.
That gets
number
things going for the
7,
second half.
David Villa. Number 10,
Pinches it off him.
Schneider.
Rice. Out to the right.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And it's Schneider. And here's Neymar. Dani Olmo. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And he welcomes it in. Now can he find a finish? Crossed it. Oh, what? Oh, he's hit the bar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that, and we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
And he's being shifted off it. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that is expertly dealt with. Valde, there he goes, motoring forward. Cross goes in, a header! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution for Metz. Number 18, Hazard.
Time for a change in personnel.
Right.
Barcelona take a
Number
2-goal
9,
lead and are looking good for the win.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about it.
Now he's got space here.
De Bruyne. Number 13.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he get it through? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
It's Schneider!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines. Dani Olmo. Haaland! Haaland! And it's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Metz get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, no half measures from here.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Rashford. That's a throw. In towards the back stick.
At a time.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Schneider. Now it's Haaland. And he was quick to react. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona can finally smile now. They have held on in a... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out all
match.
the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Beckham. He shifted it to the flank.
That was lovely, that.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played in deep, punched away. Pedri, Rafinha. Nice looking ball. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary. Van Dijk.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho. And it's Bale. Tries to play it through. Ball swung in. That's a decent clearance. Dani Olmo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Pedri with the cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is one way to stop him. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Darwin. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Bangladesh clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass somewhat off target. Bale. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Bale. Wriggles his way through. Knocks it into space. Balde. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So neither side has... And he's had a hit! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Oh, terrible mistake. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. That's really well cleared. He's only too happy to take that back. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Rashford. He's chosen to go back. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player who needs no introduction. That has been slung wide. And the keeper's given it away. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pedri. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pedri. Passing is crisp and sharp. Beckham.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And here's Lewandowski. Oh, played through for the wide man. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. He's picked his way through. In with the challenge. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Bale. Nunez. Serginho gets into some space. Pedri! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Beckham.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he get on the end of this? Cannavaro clears and claimed it back swiftly. Pedri into the last 5 minutes. Shapes to shoot! Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
There will be 3 minutes at
Bangladesh
a time.
really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. There's the whistle. So, Jim, what would you say are the main strengths of this formation?
The fact that it's easy to dominate the midfield using the two advanced midfielders to find those spaces in and around the area, which will force your opponents back. This is helped further by the fact that you're also...
And he's done it! And that's got him off to a flyer!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Rodri. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hit into the middle. Big hit! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that has been cleared. Belletti.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Balde, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Belletti. Nicely shaped ball. He's in plenty of space here. That's gone for a throw-in. And he's gone backward here. Look at the space here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, there's a probing ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for options for movement. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Now it's Yamal, and he's intervened well there. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Rafinha.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Looking to go deep. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. They've played it short. Pedri with the cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Caceres. Saliba. It's Saka. Chukwuemeka.
There will be 1
Now
minute
it's Saka.
added time.
Showing good feet. Opts to play it back. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cross from Rafinha. Mignon claims it, safe hands. Belletti. Nicely aimed pass. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. And Balde. Great vision. Yamal is onto this. Yamal! Well, now it's... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And this is Lewandowski. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Now, what about a counter-attack? Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. And he's managed to get free. The cross gets his head. Oh, it's... And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. He's found a way through. Chance! Rafinha. Rafinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Oh, good-looking ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, shooting chance! That's another chance! And that could have brought them level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Number 16, Rodri. Number 17.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
Number
Koundé.
13, Reinders.
Mbappe.
Number 5, Phil Foden.
Mbappe. Not much subtlety about that challenge.
Well, it's probably safe to say
There
now,
will be
Peter,
1
that it's going to be
minute
all
added time.
about game management from here.
Oh, that's superb. It's Rashford! Loose ball now, and there's a chase onto it. Oh, what has happened here? This looks decent chance! No mistake! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Pedri and Balde. Pedri, can he get it through? Played into space out wide. Alexander-Arnold.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. De Jong. And it's Rashford. Over to the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Rafinha. Great vision. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Shapes to shoot! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities, always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Pedri, nicely spread. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Chooses to go crossfield. Mbappe. That's a throw. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Lewandowski. De Jong. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. There's a sharp little ball here. Chance! Rashford pops him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Dani Olmo. And that has been knocked clear. Now it's Lewandowski. He shifted it to the flank. It's Rashford! Oh, denied brilliantly!
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
They've played it short. Tries to cut back. That should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. That's a decent clearance. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Dani Olmo. The less said about that pass, the better. Dani Olmo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's a shade optimistic. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
And it's Rashford. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. And a chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shot at goal! Oh, it's gone in! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Looking for options for movement. Valde for chance, surely! And that is doing no harm at all. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Gavi tries to pass it through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Rafinha. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.